Welcome! Today I'm going to share with you the books that I have read, just a few of the books that I've read and that have impacted my life positively. And it's made me realize a lot of the things that I've done wrong and ways to improve. So here's the very first book that I've read. It is The Greatest Salesman in the World. So even if you're not a salesperson, it's a great book because it tells you how to keep motivated, because being a salesperson is a very tough job. We get rejected every day. You can make 20 calls a day and get rejected 20 times. So it's very important to face rejection and how to handle it. So even if you're not a salesperson, it's a great book because it tells you how to take every day as a new opportunity. How to greet each day with gratitude, how to persist, how to pray, living today, appreciating the moment, realizing that you're unique and one and only, and that you are the master of your emotions, and to laugh, always laugh every day, find the funniness in life, and how to multiply your value and how to act now. Great book for everybody. This other book, Total Recall. By the way, these books are very old, and if you want more information, just put it in the comment. Total Recall helps improve your memory by making you aware of why you're even forgetting things in the first place. For example, I would forget people's names, and the reason behind that is because I had this fear of abandonment or just not seeing this person ever again, so why bother learning their name? Silly, but true. And then I grew up with this title that I was shy. I don't think I was shy, I was just very independent and focused on whatever task I was doing ever since I was little, but that was my label, shy. And so this book helped me a lot. The friendship factor, it helps you initiate conversations, how to be interested in other people and being interesting, how to be nice. A great book to have a more meaningful relationship with people, getting to know them. And this other, The Power of Positive Thinking by Vincent Peale. It's really helpful on how to not to worry and how to pray, the power of prayer, and it has a lot of references to the Bible. And if anybody wants financial freedom, this is the good starting book. It's The Richest Man in Babylon. So this is a great book for beginners and also as a reminder to us adults on how to budget your money, how to make money, how to manage your money, make it grow, and be ready for those opportunities. And this one, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It's a great eye-opener as far as how time is of the essence, how our habits of, no matter whether good or bad or even things that we don't do, how over time they take effect in our life. So say for example, a person that's a drinker versus a non-drinker, how their body changes despite if they were the same age, same body weight, in 5 years, they're gonna be totally different people. And it gives great examples of the compound effect over time. And it's not about money, it's about our health and our mentality. And this other great book, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, is a great book. It motivates you to not limit yourself based on your beliefs or your talents or your skills, but just to think big. Like, what else can you do? to be a better person? What else can you do to be a better employee or a business owner or have a better relationship? And it gives great examples of people that have done this, different cases here. And this book is The Secret of the Ages by Robert Collier. Robert Collier is an author from way long ago. These are all really old books, and I've seen that a lot of newer books are based off of these. Well, they're lookalikes, very similar, but I say if you can find the original one, that would be the best thing. And if you want one, make a comment and I will give you the title and the author. So for example, in this book, it's great reminder of how we come from God, we were created from God, and everything is energy. So our capacity is beyond our imagination. We just have to acknowledge it and accept it. For example, it has, what I remember is a story of how amazing it is. Like say you have, not you, but there was a story of these children that were playing out at some construction site, and big heavy steel rod or those fell on one of the children, and the other children that were playing there lifted it up to save their friend. And that's incredible strength that shouldn't be in a child. And it gives example of that, of how us humans, when we're in great need and desperation, we have that strength from God, which I call miracles. And it gives plenty of examples of that in here. It has a lot of quotes from other authors. It's a great book to strengthen your faith and the believe in yourself and what you're capable of. So it goes hand in hand with the magic of thinking big, make big plans. And so there you are. Those are very helpful books to accomplish your dreams, and they all have references to the Bible. And even if you're not a religious person, they're still very great, motivational, encouraging books. Highly recommend them, and pretty soon I will have my links to Amazon. I have the feeling that's where you're gonna find them, or maybe eBay. But go ahead and get those. And that is the power of reading, is knowledge, and then you put it into action. That's one reason I've had the courage to start this YouTube video and to do my videos, because what's the use of reading all these books if I'm gonna keep them to myself? No, I need to share. And also all that knowledge of reading gave me the capacity to write this book of Join Me Today, which I've compressed a lot of tidbits of everything that I read into this book. That I call it the manual. Thanks, and see you later.